Hello! Welcome, welcome. Hi. Ugh. It is Wednesday at 6 p.m. UTC +1 my time. Yeah, I'm getting sucked by the bed right now, or the crane or whatever. Hello, welcome to Ravenflower Dream. Cass_Ch, Kochinu, Slight TV, Neko, Nimbus, Snatspread, Charlie, and Adagi Blues. Hello. Ugh. How is everyone? How is everybody? Because people, well, just in case people weren't here for my return stream, because this is my, this is my first stream back by myself. I had a co-host on my previous stream. This is my first stream back by myself, but if you weren't there, my new PNG is by Veilsoft. The music is by Rhea Hecate, and the intro of myself being plucked endlessly by a crane, that is by my friend Squib. And I do have a credit section, and I just added those in between the last stream and now, so go check those people out. They're all fantastic. I actually was planning on streaming yesterday, but it was miserably hot, and then I had the power went out briefly, so it was just like, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna do that tomorrow, whatever. But I do want to try and see if I can aim for 2 streams a week, in addition to the Discord movie nights, which I've been really enjoying. Something I've actually been quite surprised by is like how much I'm planning those. I didn't think that I would pick stuff so like far in advance. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the command broke. I need to look into Nightbot because !socials does not do the thing anymore. But yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, Discord, click that link, and I'd love to have more folks join for that. Even just in general. One day you'll be ill-advisedly up at like 4 a.m. and make it to one of them. Oh yeah, you're in like you're like 2 hours ahead of me, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I would like to at some point I did a kind of I don't know, I had reflux or something, and I was up much earlier / later than I usually am, so oh, Marine. Thank you for the sub. Gosh. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay, it was just delayed. Wow. Thank you for the sub. I was worried that my alerts weren't working. The legendary Perrine P, the famous. Also, hello, Previous Winter. How's it going? Tristy. Hi, Tristy. Hello. Hi, Tristy. Yeah, we're just talking about like time zones and stuff. At some point I will do a more EU-friendly movie night. That'd be nice. But in my server, there is a room called, God, what's this called again? Forgot the name of my own damn room. VHS Library. But in the description of that, there is a letterboxed link, which is my tag for things I've screened in the server so far. So if you miss anything and you are interested in watching it, let me know and I might be able to track down a copy for you. Because I would like to do that. But yeah, this coming week, or this Thursday rather, tomorrow, we are going to be watching Alison O'Daniel's The Tuba Thieves, which is probably one of my most one of the most like exciting independent films that I've seen in like years. I adore this film. I'm really excited to share it with folks. And also a short we're going to be watching to pair along with it is Lawrence Abuhandan's Walled Unwalled, which is a really interesting sort of video. It's not really kind of a video essay. It's I don't know. It's interesting. I'm really happy that folks have been turning out for those. Hello, next time 000. Welcome in. I love the "Are you winning, son" emote. That's awesome. Also, hello Kefki as well. Awesome. Hello as well. Oh, Oiter. I'll have some Oiter. Oh. Oh, the melting into soup thing. That is we have a yeah, speaking of Marigovision, I will at some point add that back in. I'm just feeling a little bit trying to get used to used to streaming again, so I do actually have something queued up for Marigovision, but it'll be kind of like at the end of the stream, I think. I feel bad if people redeem it and then they can't stick around for the whole thing, so they're not going to be able to stick around to watch it. But that particular thing, the melting into soup thing, there is a restaurant, I think in Japan, that is bear hot pot, and you get like a little like jelly stock bear that you like melt in a little hot pot, and it forms like a little hot pot that you kind of like can dip stuff in. Speaking of which, yeah, in my server, if you just like search for like hot pot, I think I have a link, a list of like everything that we've watched as part of Marigovision as well, in addition to that. Hello, Neko Magico, Romy. Best viewers. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Thank you. I didn't even get to say kill. I didn't even get to say kill. But yeah, hello. Oh! Thank you, Silver Songbird. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. But welcome, Null Zero as well. Apologies if I haven't greeted if I've missed anybody. Oh, Curry! I have a full house tonight. Ugh. Might not be the best because I'm working, but I'm on break right now. Oh, okay. Well, best of luck with work. I hope that goes well. But yeah, I was doing some troubleshooting before stream. So the thing that we're going to be doing today is I've been messing around with a little bit of virtual machine stuff, like specifically Mac emulation, because it's not. I feel like it's not something that you see a ton. I feel like people mostly do Windows 9X. Windows 3, DOS, that type of thing. I feel like I see less Macintosh stuff. And I think only one of the things that I'm going to be streaming is like Macintosh exclusive, but the process and just like researching it is interesting enough to me all by itself. So, yeah, it is something that I've wanted to dip into. But yeah, let me show you what I've been doing for the past little while. Oh yeah, in the top right, that is Tanuki Matt's heart rate. Because I think it's either a Fitbit or an Apple Watch. Apparently you can get like a browser source for that, and that's just Matt's heart rate. Yeah, I left it up there. I just wanted to keep it. Sometimes I just open OBS and just like see how he's doing. I DM'd him a little bit ago because I was like, wait, it said 120, are you okay? He was probably just like going upstairs or something. Oh, hello, previous winter, and Mina Sheep, hello, welcome. Oh yeah, did I greet you, Unicode Heart? Hello. Yeah, speaking of the scan lines, this is the thing that Doro uses. and I think Amos as well, the filter thing. I had to turn this off because I didn't figure out a way to only show it on this scene, as opposed to the other. Where's my PingTuber? Here it is. Filters. Yeah. I love how this looks. This is what is this again? Yeah, this is retro effects. This is indeed that retro effects. I might need to degauss. Yeah, can you just like drag a big old magnet over me? But yeah, I was looking into trying to see if I can make a scene for this. With like a monitor, and I was looking. I spent all day earlier looking at Sketchfab for like Macintosh like monitors, so that I could composite a little scene in Blender, so I could use that as a drawing reference for a paint over. But what I ended up doing was actually much more simple. This is two two captures overlaid on top of each other, and one of them is just cropped to the size of the actual game, and that is the thing that the like if I move this around, yeah, you can kind of see what I'm doing. So that is what I'm doing. Oh, you like Lamb Chop Love's music? I'm so happy you heard of that. I DM'd my friend Trillian about it, because I know that they love Lamb Chop as well. Lamb Chop is very important to them. Ugh. But yeah, I think the reason that I came, also I am stretching, thank you Kojinu. The reason that I came across this was I was all the games that I have grabbed today are from the website Macintosh Repository. Just as a form of like preventing people from like scraping the site, they do have like require login for any like large downloads. It's fairly trivial to do though. But I was searching on Macintosh Repository. I think I just searched the word lamb, and I don't know why I did that, but it popped up as Lamb Chop. I literally just found this. I wasn't even planning on streaming this at all today, so I just added it onto the pile, and I tested it out. It looks super adorable. I watched some clips of Lamb Chop before I started, because I don't have any experience with Lamb Chop at all, but I'm very charmed already. The graphite search dragon method. Which one was that? Also, hello Farmsteads. I should have like a say hi to me redeem. Oh, this is the first one. Welcome in. This is actually, I was streaming. So it's funny, my 2 years is coming up, but it doesn't feel like it because I was on hiatus for like over a year. But yeah, I started streaming October 2022? Does that sound right? That sounds crazy to me. You like Sherry Lewis? My friend Trillian, they sent me a clip of Sherry Lewis. It's probably a pretty famous one, but like they're introducing a band, and Lamb Chop is very drunk, and it's just like, I don't know, the way that she is the way that she's like, I don't know, introducing it was very, very charming. You should look up that clip if you can. It's probably pretty easy to find. I was working hard even off stream, kind of. Like the PNG and the music from Rhea, I commissioned that like July. I thought I was going to come back to stream much sooner than I did. Oh, because I didn't really want to treat my first stream back as a re-debut, I didn't really properly thank people. Just very, very, very briefly, I would like to thank Kojinu for being such a big sweetheart. Koja, I was DMing So the reason that I went on hiatus was because my computer was over 12 years old. I was basically running off a laptop that was overheating, and I was really scared to touch it. And I reached out to Koja. Koja works with computers as a kind of Koja works with computers in their day job, and she sent me some links to some tutorials, some video tutorials, and a link to some tools as well. I didn't end up going down that route because I was actually quite scared of touching it at all, because I didn't want to end up with no computer. I don't think laptops are very consumer. I would even though I'm not using the laptop, I would still be scared to mess around with it now at this point. So, but I ended up using all of that stuff in the computer build. So I would like to thank Koja so much for that. They were a big sweetheart. And I would like to thank my friend Squib, who also did the intro. My friend Squib is who I basically went to her because I didn't know, I've never built a computer before, and she had just built a computer, and she was very, very knowledgeable, answered all my questions, even all my questions that to me were very, very stupid. The ones that I had to apologize about asking. She never made me feel bad. She never made me feel stupid about it. Yeah, she made the PC parts list that I'm working with. I won't bore you with the entire thing, but it is a 7600X CPU and a GTX 4060. And yeah, Ilya also was a very big help because I cross-referenced a list with Ilya. Ilya looked over the list and see if it looked okay, because I just needed a second pair of eyes on it. And Ilya also, because yeah, I didn't talk about this on stream yet. Ilya spent time out of her days off hopping on a call with me to build the computer, to work on the build. The build itself took about it was over 4 or 5 separate days, which were stretched. I think it took me about a month to do the actual full computer build. So Ilya helped me out with the motherboard. So thank you so much to Ilya, and my partner Zoda, who I would like to thank as well. She hopped on call with me while I was actually doing everything else, basically hooking up the GPU, the PSU, cable management, everything like that. I've never built a computer before. It was quite scary. People that say that putting it together is like Legos are fucking lying to you. It was very, very scary. The RAM was, I think, the worst part. It was very, very frightening, because there's a level and amount of force that you are putting if you are putting that force into putting Lego in, you are doing something wrong. You are going to break something, but you basically have to do that with RAM. Well, that's the thing, is they're not fragile. That's the thing, that you have to basically be doing some caveman shit to break these things. The thing that everyone kept telling me is that these are fucking rocks. You would literally have to yeah, I was very, very, very reassured by telling myself these are made from rocks, and it's fine. I don't need to worry about the amount of force that I would need to do to break them was not anything my little body was capable of generating. So, but yeah, it ended up being fine. I didn't have to reseed anything for my first build, which was very, very impressive. My little plush hands. Also, hello, Jeeple. Sorry, I was kind of on a bit of my soapbox here, so I didn't get to greet you. Hello. Welcome in. But yeah, I think the scariest thing I'm trying to think of what the scariest thing was. I think a lot of the reason that like this was over a number of different sessions is because I would get sweaty and upset, and I was just like, okay, my friend is taking time out of their day to help me out with this, and I can tell that I'm getting upset. I don't want to yell at them or lose my temper or just raise my voice in any way, so I was just like, let's park it here, let's put it back into the static like bag, and we can pick this up another day. That's a big reason. I was just getting really emotionally exhausted by the whole thing of putting a computer together, so that is why it took me so long to do. And thank you. But yeah, putting in the RAM was pretty scary. I also did not realize when I was putting in the GPU, it is 2 slots tall, even though so you have, I'm not sure if anybody has like built a computer themselves, but you have like these little slats that you remove. You kind of screw them out, you kind of you pop them out, and that is what kind of GPUs kind of that is kind of where they get access to like the back. And Zoda asked me like, how tall is your GPU? And the thing I thought she was asking was, how many ports wide how many ports tall was it? And it was only 1 port tall, like it didn't have 2 rows of ports, so I thought it only needed to have 2 slots, 1 slot available. And so I was putting it in, and it was locking, but it was not going in, and I was getting very, very upset. Like, I was really, really upset and worried that I was right at the end of the process. I was just going to bung it. I was going to just completely fuck the whole thing and just like break the GPU. But what it was, doesn't matter like that it had like just like a single row of like, you know, the display, the HDMI. It needed to have 2 slots removed. As soon as I did it, it clicked into place. Like literally just like the video that I watched, because I watched a video of somebody with 1 hand putting it in. I was just like, he's not putting in any force in. It wasn't like RAM. It just like it goes in. And I took out that extra slot and it just went in. So I was worrying about nothing. There was also something funny, which is that when Ilya and I were making the motherboard, we forgot to, there's like a little metal thing that goes at the back in between like the ports and the actual case itself, and it basically covers the back of the case where you like plug in everything. The I/O shield, yeah. We forgot that, so I had to unscrew the motherboard, put the I/O shield in, and put the motherboard back in, and something weird happened. It's fine. My motherboard is sitting on 3 screws now. It's thankfully 2 of them are at the top, but one of them just became misaligned somehow, and I have no idea how it happened. Zoda reassured me that like that's fine, it can happen. Her computer is sitting on 3 screws right now. It's nothing to worry about, it's fine. But yeah, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, that was... I'm trying to think if there was anything else funny that happened while I was building my computer. I feel like putting in the CPU is like perfectly fine, but the actual latch that you like swing over, that was terrifying, because the amount of force that you have to put on that thing to swing it across, it feels like you're gonna break something. It was so scary. It can crunch? It never crunched on me. That's so scary. Ugh. I don't like that. What is this? Band size? What does band size do? Ooh. What was this on before? It was on 10? Hello, Angel Think Jenny. Welcome in. Yeah, building, it's one of those things where it was just like, I would not, like, I am very relieved that I don't have to build a computer again for a very long time. Oh! It's behind, the alerts are behind everything. Why is that up there? That's fine. Thank you very much for the follow, don't worry about it. Did you make sure to put the thermal paste on the... That's not where that goes. Oh yeah, that's one funny thing about the thermal paste. So the way that my CPU cooling system works is, I have a, what is it called again? It's a Be Cool, or is it Be Quiet? I'm not entirely sure what kind of a guy it is, but it's a oh hey Captain Cube, welcome in. I'm just talking about like my my PC build. But the heatsink that the fan. Okay, so first thing. The way that I thought that CPU cooling works was, I thought the fan was blowing directly onto it. I didn't realize that there is a heatsink that is attached, that is screwed onto it, that makes contact with it. There's thermal paste there in between the two, is like kind of a medium, and then kind of it radiates out into little fins, and that is what the fan is on. The fan is the heat is kind of like conducting through the CPU onto the heatsink into those little slats, and then the fan is actually wicking that away. I really thought a fan was just blowing on it, because like I said, I've never built a computer before. Really, there's a lot that I did not know about this whole process. So I'm actually really quite surprised that I actually managed to, and it, again, this wasn't like, you know, I did it all by myself. Like, this really was a, it did feel like it took a village kind of situation. Just in terms of like all the friends that I was asking for help and all the people that were very generous with their time to hang out with me on call while I was sweaty and frustrated and upset. You've upgraded your computer twice, once by yourself, and you still feel like you have no idea what's going on. I feel I would be pretty unhappy if I had to build a new computer from scratch again, but I would feel a lot more confident this go around. Like, just in terms of like, oh yeah, putting in like the order that you put stuff in, and like things to know about cable management, that kind of thing. Yeah, I really did feel like I jumped in the deep end. How about we fucking get started here? Oh, I feel like I've yapped enough. Me. Okay. Yapping is on. Oh, I forgot. I need to So for whatever reason, okay. Something to add. This is Infinite Mac. So this is a web page. I'm doing this on a website. You can do this yourself. It is shockingly easy. This has been the easiest virtual machine to mess around with. I'm a little bit afraid to stream with this. This is my first time doing this, but far easier to set up than a virtual machine. I might actually set up a virtual machine at some point, but this is, yeah, it's a virtual machine in a web browser. It is using WebAssembly, and it is WebAssembly implementations of the most popular Mac emulators, including Sheepshaver, Basilisk 2, I think Mini VMac as well, and it covers a pretty wide range of software. So basically, literally all you do is you get software from archive.org, Macintosh Garden, somebody mentioned earlier, Macintosh Repository, and you literally drag and drop it from your file folder system into your web browser, and it appears on your virtual desktop. It is... I'm actually going to do that just now. Where is games? Yeah, let's do this one first. There we go. We're in Pop-Up Computer. So this is by Gento Matsumoto, who you might know as the Saru Brunei guy, famous of Cubivore. I did mess with the volume, but let me know. It is in the yellow. I can lower it a little bit more, but I think it's fine. Welcome to Pop-Up Computer. So this is... Oh, hello, Mage. How's it going? This is a... hello, Sardus. I was literally thinking about you because you played... What was the Saru Brunei game that you played? The one with the... where you had to buy, like, 2 different discs to get the manual? Retropal streamed one of Saru Brunei's other games. Jungle Park, yeah. I'd love to play that at some point. That game looks awesome. But yeah, let's get this book open. And this is, before I get into it, so you have a little bookmark here. You click on that, and there's a table of contents. So each of these letters corresponds to a different animation, and this was distributed on floppy, I'm pretty sure. This was a floppy-based software. It's pretty small. As I was able to find an image of the actual thing itself on Mercari, because this was paired with and sold with a actual book. And as far as I can tell, I think it is a like a physical pop-up book, but I cannot get any pictures of it. If I can find the Mercari link, I'll have to post it. Also, hello, Soot. We're just about to get started. So letter A, Apollo. So each of these is a little pop-up animation, and if you click the little tab here, each of them have their own little sound and animation. We are accessing your emissions from the image. And at 5 seconds. 7, 9, 8, 7, and into seconds. So, out and it feels insanely loud. It's a little insanely loud. That one in particular is quite crunchy. But yeah, you click back to the table of contents. How's the volume? Would I lower it a little bit more, or? Also, hello, Bunshines. Beachwalker. So I've only clicked into like a couple of these. I haven't really seen all these. This is one that I've seen as a screenshot. I think the upload of this on Macintosh repository uses this as a screenshot. But let me see what the animation is for this one. Oh, it's just like a little bit of music. Oh! Beachwalker Chapter 1? Oh! Long ago. I had no idea this was here. I've never clicked on this one before. Oh. Well. Someone screenshot this really quick. I can't speak Japanese. Oh, hello, Higato. Welcome in. had I have known this was here, I would have paid a friend, because I did commission a friend to translate something else by Gento Matsumoto that I'm not showing off today, but I would have gotten this part translated. I really didn't know this was here. Man, this is quite elaborate. I wish Valerie was here. Valerie doesn't know how to speak Japanese. That is actually who I commissioned to translate something. I'm gonna let it. So you can interrupt things. You can go back to you can click this to go back, but I am curious if there's like additional like animations. But like this is really involved. There's like a whole story in here. I love the like, just this flat section here, just with like these raised parts here and like the cloud in the background. It's really something. You said California mentioned. Did you can you read Japanese, Curry? How long is this? Oh, you can read kana. Okay. Yeah, it is, isn't it? And like, this is like quite nice quality audio to fit on a floppy. I'm gonna like just let the whole thing play out just because somebody might take the video and translate it. I can send this part to a friend. I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, the way that I've different websites have described Gento Matsumoto's work, this is talked about as being a floppy, because he does have another work that is floppy based that I'm going to show off on a different Mac stream. I love this little thingy. What is this thingy? The creature. God, I want to go to a beach so bad now. You think it's a horseshoe crab? I kind of think it looks a little bit like a Tiktaalik? Like one of those early amphibious walking guys? Well, from what my friend Valerie translated of another of Gento's works, very good, very funny sense of humor. But there's a very whimsical and playful way that he uses language. I have to get this translated. I feel like this is maybe the worst way that you could send someone something. It's like, hey, can you translate off this video? Actually, while we're waiting for this to play out, I did send... There was another... Basically, it was like text files on a floppy that I was trying to send to my friend. And it was Mojibake, because I was using this in just regular old Infinite Mac. Or rather, I was using it in like 8.0 or 8.5. Infinite Mac has a number of different versions of Macintosh that it emulates. And I was trying to figure out how to add kanji support, but there was actually a version of Macintosh that just did that out of the box. And it's called Kanji Talk 7.5.3 or something. So you open that up, I managed to put the file in there and it was reading properly, and I copy-pasted from the file, and it was working, you know, like, you're able to grab them by copy-pasting them, and as soon as I pasted into Discord, it turned into Mojibake again. So at some point between putting it into my clipboard, or getting it from my clipboard into Discord, it just became garbled again, and it was like some kind of Unicode error. So I ended up just taking screenshots to send to my friend. Oh, is it finished? If this says chapter 2, I'm going to lose my mind. If there's like an entire book in here. I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't quite... I think it's finished. I don't quite know altogether what's happening behind the scenes, but it does seem like it is... I can't remember what I was gonna say. Letter C. What is... Hello? I was not expecting this. Character Maker 2. Who's this little man? Oh, you click the thing. Of course.
Hello, Japanese fans.
What? Hello? This is like the stuff that's on Twitter that's like you know, you pause on the GIF that's like moving like really, really fast. Yeah, click the GIF to freeze it. This is awesome. I'm kind of tweeting. Hey, does this kind of look like Charlie a little bit? This kind of looks like Charlie, kind of. A little bit. A little bit of a Charlie type face. Oh! Look at the, I wonder if this is happening when you've picked a face, but if you look at the, these animate. I just noticed this. They animate while that's going. Yeah, I do wonder. Character Maker 2 might be something that's on his previous floppy art collection. I kind of want to just keep going and just see all the different guys we can find. Wait, look at this one here. Doesn't this look like the Petscop guy? It kind of looks like the Petscop guy. It's been so long since I watched that. I don't know what that guy's called. Oh. Look at this kind of... A little bit of a... Yeah, it's Yannick? Is it Yannick? Yeah, I always forget. Oh, no problem. You take care. Thank you for stopping by, Cass. Bye-bye. Oh wait, I did the same thing again. I clicked on the guy. Okay, let's go back to the table of contents. See what's in D. Whoa, this band. This looks incredible. This looks so gorgeous. Let me... Whoa. No, okay. Ooh. Now can I... Oh my god. Hey. What's the volume like? How's the volume? Oh my god. Atrocious? Wonderful. Let me, oh, it's just... Let me open up the volume mixer. What is this on? 18? Can I scooch it down a little bit more? Ooh, what is this? You guys are still doing stuff over here. I'm a little bit scared. I'm kind of scared. Whoa! Yeah, I'm 100 throwing shapes around. This owns. The more I see of this, the more I'm just like, I don't know if this was floppy based. This might be a CD-ROM. If I find that Mercari link, I'll have to post it. Actually, Sardeus, have you ever gotten stuff off Mercari before? Do you need to have like a virtual address? I'm not sure if they like ship outside of Japan. Man, the lyrics in this sounds really cool. This is giving Bandcamp Daily. Yeah, that's my favorite. I love that. Oh, you can use a proxy service? Okay, I've never done it before, so I'm kind of a little bit afraid of doing that. Whoa! What is this? Whoa! Is this a camera that's like mounted on a bike? This fucking owns! This is so cool! Whoa! This boat? Scrolling text, I think? Yeah, I'm really impressed with how, like, so far we've seen like a character like face generator, a funny rocket animation, a noise band show, and like basically like an ebook. Like there's really like a huge variety. And this was paired with like a physical book as well. I'm so curious about what's in that. I wanted to buy it, but like I don't really feel like, I don't know, I kind of want to point someone to it, to like somebody who knows how to get it to somebody's hands, of like somebody who's able to like, you know, archive it properly and like display it so that people can see it. I wouldn't even be able to like photograph it properly. Oh my goodness! Thank you for gifting a sub, whoever that was. Thank you. Thank you. This rules. Awesome. I had no idea this was in here. This is like literally like an entire jam band show in here. I want to let it just keep playing out. I'm so curious who this is. Because I know that... Who was it that Gento Matsumoto paired with for the soundtrack to Cubivore? I wonder, is it those? Is it those guys? That's so cute. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Bravo! And the little end? Awesome. It's called Daisy. Is that just the name of the song? That's so cool. Okay. So that was D. Let's check out E. Every day. So this is a character that is as far as I can tell a mascot of Saru Brunei, the little monkey kind of character. You do see this character quite a bit. And yeah, I've seen this one before. Um he just snoozes away. There's some birds chirping. And yeah, you also see some little butterflies. And this is you can kind of imagine just like booting this up, kind of going to this and just leaving it and just like kind of watching it for like a little bit. It kind of reminds me of like the uh old like kind of like aquarium software. I used to love like running like shareware disks of like if you ever found like an aquarium like screensaver or anything like that. But yeah, oh also clouds pass by. Isn't this gorgeous? This looks so pretty and like more flowers sprout as well. Even I think the simpler stuff has like a really um personal kind of touch to it. I don't know. I like this quite a bit. But yeah, there's if you can just stick on this one for a little bit and kind of like more flowers pop up, but we do have other stuff to see. So that was E for everyday. Let's go to F. Fun, fun, fun. Looks like a some kind of sea maybe, some kind of like a pool. Is this a surfboard? Like a Can I click on you? Oh! Oh, he's riding waves. Wonder if there's like a bigger one will come along. There's another one where it's where you see this at a larger size. Um so we will see this little guy again. I want another wave to come. Because it's funny, you can interact with this. So I clicked on him just there. Does that make the waves come? Oh, there's one. I do wonder sometimes if there's something maybe funny about how oh there's another one. About how like the mouse is emulated. Because sometimes like clicking and dragging in these emulators doesn't work as it did on original hardware. But I think that's all you see there. That's cute. I like the sound as well. I get one last one. I clicked a bunch to try to see if I could make a big wave come. I don't know if anything I'm doing is like kind of corresponding to. Oh, that was actually kind of a big one. You can't even click and drag like you do on Bjork's website. Let's pop back to G. Guitar Genius? Hello? Yeah, you see a lot of this guy in this. Hello? Ooh! I'm kind of microwaving him a little bit, but he likes it. He likes it. He likes it. It's a little bit Guitar Man, yeah. That kind of super flat, like kind of paper style. But yeah, I adore Gento Matsumoto's art style. I'll be showing off some more stuff of his, so this will not be the last time you'll see him on Marigold channel. So that was Guitar Genius. Let's see H. Hieroglyph. Okay. Now there's no tab on this curiously. So what is interactable here? Oh, Okay. Q. You said there is a tab? Or did I just click it? Is that just the thing that I clicked? I'm in a Mac emulator. I have a Mac emulator. Oh, tab key. Ah, see, I'm bad at picking up jokes. Let me just stretch and I'll hydrate in a second. Thank you, Coachinu. Ugh, I'm really bad at picking up jokes. Yeah, Mac within a Mac. uh, well, I didn't like that. Well, oh. You know what? Okay, I'm going to I'm going to reset this. I'm going to reset this. I need to reset this. Okay. Thankfully we can get back to where we were, but I think I knew how to open it. I I thought it was intentional as well. I don't think that's intentional. God, that's so funny. Okay, it whatever reason Infinite Mac decides to do this every time. I cannot figure out a way to like get it to not clutter my desktop with a bunch of this stuff. Let's just get right back into it. I'm the streamer that gets right back into it. It would have been an awesome lead into another song, but I don't think that was intentional. Thankfully, this is not a game with progression. We can literally just pick right back up where we left off. And we get to hear the awesome intro again. Nope. H for hieroglyph. If it doesn't work, we'll figure something else out. Ah, interesting. I might be imagining things, but I feel like this wasn't here the last time. So I'm guessing this is the power on button? Oh yeah, it's like that disappeared, but it's still interesting. So we might have to reset this again, but I think we just click on this. Oh, no problem. Take care. Thank you for stopping by, Unicode Heart. But yeah, I think all this is this is a W E. Yeah, hieroglyph is just a this is super interesting. It's like a text editor within within this, and everything has like a corresponding hieroglyph. I want to see what all of these are. D, F, and it's interesting. This is like a Latin keyboard as well. J, H, L. L does not have one. Oh, I think you know what happened? I didn't have this open. So I clicked it and it was like it was repeating itself because that there was no corresponding key. Is this backspace? Yeah, okay, let's backspace a couple. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, tab. Tab is some women. We have some women. Caps lock. Hang on. Does caps lock do... No, caps lock doesn't do anything. Space. I'm just... Wait! Hang on, I'm sorry. This tiny thing. Wait a minute. Let me backspace. Backspace. This is Braille? So it's not just hieroglyphics. This is also Braille. This is so fascinating. Hobo signs? Which I vaguely recall what those are. Huh. This is super interesting. Morse code? Whoa. It's so funny that like these don't it seems like I might have broken something and the text isn't flowing correctly, like it's going over the bounds of like the actual I press tab or something maybe? What else is there? Semaphore? Yeah, like the little flags. Whoa. This is super cool. Let me see. Finger 5? Oh. I wonder, like, what is this? Is this like JSL or ESL? I wonder if it's American Sign Language. I can ask my friend who signs if he recognizes any of this. But that's super fascinating. I wonder if it might have a separate origin entirely. Okay, so that's that. What is this? Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything. Uh, so curiously, wait, file quit. Okay. What is special shutdown? Does this get back? It does! So in order to actually get back to, once you've, and I'm putting this in quotes, once you've booted the OS, and again, the DUI is tiny. Once you've booted the OS, air quotes, you have to quit the same way that you would on a Mac, and that brings it back to the abstracted pop-up book. This is so cool. Okay, so that was H. I fear this might be peak. I fear this might be peak. This is this is I. Okay, Valerie. Hi, Valerie. You just missed it. We, we sat there while like an entire chapter of a book in Japanese scrolled past. I'll have to send you the VOD after. Don't feel like you need to translate it. I'm just kind of curious what it says. Uh, what is this? Is this the same thing, but like, okay. All right. IQM PC2 2001 series. Rocket Booster Warning, HAL AI, Undead Demon Process. Pop-up windows! Let's go! Okay. It's booting into Program Manager. And what are all these? Does it say IQ test? No. Oh, you have to click. Okay. Well, these are like IQ questionnaires, I guess. I don't know what this says. Of course. Oh no. Oh no. I did the same. Yes. Why? Are you gonna quit? Are you gonna quit properly? Is it gonna do the same thing again? Was that asking what my name is? I need to I need to reset this. Oh god. Uh I'm gonna leave that one alone. I need to exit the fake PC within the fake pop-up book within the fake Macintosh. What was that one? That was I. Yeah, IQ is fake anyway. Exactly. It was just asking my name and I got so scared. Uh, true. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, Valerie, you do get to see the this is our third time seeing this because we did have to reset this once before already. Oh, an okay guy. How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the welcome. Okay. And here we go. Okay. I'm gonna skip by. I'm just gonna go right to Jay. Yeah, Saru Brunei. You know him. You've translated something by him. I'm gonna probably do that at some point later. Not this stream, um, but yeah, if you're just joining, each of these letters corresponds to a pop-up that has an animation associated with it, or music, some kind of game kind of aspect. There's been like a chapter of a story that we could not read because it was in Japanese. Yeah, super fascinating, super interesting. But yeah, each tab that we click will play the animation. This takes us back to the content, so let's click and see the animation. Water. Oh, those are parrots. Is it going to do that again? Hello, Elves Rose. Yeah, I did. I was going to stream yesterday, and I knew I was going to overlap with folks, but I was like, I don't. It was way too hot yesterday, so I was just like, I have to stream today. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's jungle dust. I want to see those birds fly out again. Man, that's awesome. Let me go back. So that was J. I do want to try to pick up the pace a little bit. This is a new PNG. Yeah, this is by by Veilsoft. I can't want to keep mixing up the names, but she said that was fine. Okay, so let's go to K. Let's go! Look at him! Look at him, his little apron and his hat. Ooh! Let's see what he's doing. Whoa! This sounds like fucking Mac DeMarco. This is awesome. Knife and fork.
Grapefruit knife.
Grapefruit knife?
Cake server.
Cake server. He's gonna take out the entire damn cutlery drawer. Wine cork. Ice pick. I don't hear half of these. You need to speak up, my guy. Huh? Ooh, kettle. Lobster. Pizza cutter. Fire. Juicer. Mixer. Whoa! That was awesome! God, this is so cool. Oh, this is not actually, so yeah, this is an emulator, this is a virtual machine. But you could do this literally right now. You could stop this stream, you could open up, just search for Infinite Mac. It is the easiest virtual machine I've ever messed around with. Highly recommend playing around with it. If you go to like Mac repository, Macintosh Garden, archive.org, all good places to find software. I do find no, don't leave the stream, come back. I do find that Firefox, for whatever reason, sometimes the sound does not work. It has something to do with, I literally had to do this right before stream. I switched to Chrome because Firefox was just not working for me. The Firefox autoplay thing was a little bit weird about remembering that I allowed audio and video and it would just be completely silent. So, but yeah, no, Macintosh emulation is super easy. This is WebAssembly implementations of all of the most popular Mac emulators. I've been having a ton of fun just playing around with this, and it is just in my browser right now. So that was Kitchen. Sorry, I get really excited about this topic because more people should play around with this. I do want to see more people streaming Mac games. Living Room. This looks fucking awesome. I love like the little red lines around everything here. This is like my favorite style of like paper cutout thing. Little panda like rug. Oh, this is so cool. These chairs are literally Minecraft. These are not going to be comfortable. Let's see what the animation is. Woo! Hey man, how's it going? You gonna? Oh, it's like the light changes. Oh, it's like the time of day is changing. All the shadows are kind of he's not even looking at his phone. Yeah, that's a lot of dead. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it. I wonder how this was done. Because like all of these are like bespoke little animations, but they do all have a similar kind of feeling to them. Does that make sense? Like I wonder what he used to make this. Oh, the color palette, the color temperature changing? It's like the sun sets as like the shadows grow taller and longer. Ooh, ooh, whoa, the fire! Whoa, that's awesome. This is really, really impressive lighting. This looks really cool. Oh, and he's falling asleep on the couch. Man, he didn't even like he didn't even watch something. He didn't even have a book open. Yeah, there's something really, really charming about them. I can't tell. I'm gonna let this sit here for a little bit. I think it might just be looping. I think it might just be looping. Okay. That was the living room. That was L. Let's go to start getting into the back row. The M. Margaret. Huh. What is this? This looks like a. What is this? Ooh! Whoa! Holy shit! This is awesome! This is so fucking cool. This gives me the same feeling as like watching watching Nobuhiko Obayashi movie or like playing the Catamites games. It's just like you could do anything with games. Whoa. 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 Sorry, I'm just making sounds, but I don't know what else to do. Even not being able to speak Japanese, like there's such a sense of humor to this. Like it's so playful. God. Incredible. That was awesome. Uh what other wonders do we have in store for us? Oh, this one, National Anthem. So this one is like let me see. Can I click? Oh yeah, you have to pull the tab first. So I did see what this one was. You're fully focused. I'm sorry, Valerie. But let's click and drag on Bjork.com. As far as I can tell, these are fictional. I remember looking this up. I don't know if any of these are actually real. And I do know some of them don't have a corresponding anthem. I did try to click around on all of them. You thought this was Brazil for a second. But yeah, then the flag gets lowered. Which is this one? I remember there's something interesting about the way in which this has its name. I'm not sure if it's anglicized or... Yeah, Malagasy. I thought that was super interesting. Malagasy. Elsrose, you are gonna have to tell me where Swaziland is. I do not know. I'm also not gonna click around all of these, because it's just little tunes. Oh, the tiny one landlocked? You want me to get point-and-click syndrome? You want to get me to try to click that? I don't want to accidentally click South Africa. I feel like you kind of see all there is on this one. Which was that one again? Okay, N is national anthem. Okay, got it. O Omakuchi. These gates. What is this? This bell? Can you... Oh, whoa! Oh, you can actually pull the... What is this? Whoa! Whoop! I just got an error just there. Oh, it's a fortune. I got a Kyo. Well, I wanted to see if you get a different one, but I'll get a Kyo. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Oh, the ANC. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, it was the I think this game I don't know when this game comes out actually. But that is that good as well? Which one's better? I should probably stick with the first one I got though. P, which is present. Oh, interesting. This is which is it beach? Is it B? Yeah, Beachwalker. I think this is the same scene as this, but it's kind of at a different time. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Akio is bad? Aww. Well, I should probably stick with the first one that I got. That's fine. I wonder, is this the second chapter of the story? Whoa. It is! So there's like a little book in here. It's super fascinating. This is the second chapter of... Yeah, Valerie, this is basically what you missed. I'm not going to let it spool out the entire story just because, like, I don't think Valerie can translate as quick. And plus we're missing like the first part of this, so I I don't know what I'm gonna do about this in particular. I might maybe annotate something or edit something in. I don't know. Yeah, this is chapter 2. If you can read if you can read Japanese, or if you have the time to translate stuff with your phone, it's probably not going to be super great. This is automatic. I'm not advancing it, just to be clear. Yeah. I think even if you were a native speaker, you would struggle with this. Yeah, I was gonna say. Um, but yeah, it's super fascinating that like this is like a really interesting way of like including a short story in something, because like when does this come out? Because like Stephen King did like one of like the first published ebooks or something. I can't remember when that was, but that was surely well after this, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That's super interesting. That's fascinating. So that was P. That was present day. I'm not gonna sit here in silence as the text spools out quicker than we can read it. Quit. Okay, I will come back to this. This might just quit because it is mousing over and it is saying quit. Okay, so R record. Whoa! Look at this little guy. Did I click it properly? Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't click. Okay, let me just click it again. Oh wait, no, I think I might need to do something here. Yeah, okay. Oh man, look at it. Whoa. You didn't miss Q. When I moused over Q, it says quit. So I suspect that is how you actually go back to the main menu. So I will just double check that. I'll wrap back around to it. Man, I love how this sounds. It sounds like just some like garage band. Getting a little bit dark. Let me nativize garage. How should I be pronouncing it? I ain't saying garage or whatever. I ain't saying that. I love the little monkey listening. He's so cute. This really sounds like Sick Alps or something. It's very polite, yeah. I wonder if like is the actual playhead, is that actually moving? Or is it just like bouncing up and like, cause I know it's bouncing up and down, but I don't know if it's like moving in progress with like as the track is playing. I don't mean that, Elves Rose. I mean the style of music that this is. Hi, Bep. Hi. Hi. Hi, Bep. Oh, look. Look, the monkey picks it back up. Oh, that was... what was that again? That was record. Okay, that was R. Okay, so S. Silver Tomahawk. What is this now? Whoa! No, the wooden one. I dropped the wooden one. I'm gonna say no. I'm also gonna say no. Uh, uh, I didn't realize there would be 3 questions here. No? Wait. Wait, hang on. I don't want to click here for her to get progressively more nude. I just started streaming again. I don't want to be banned by Twitch. This is more access than I remember exactly. I'm gonna tab out from this. I'll post it to Twitter later. I'll post this to Twitter later if I'm actually kind of scared. I want to make sure that I don't get banned, okay? I'm sorry, I'm scared. The talker. The yapper. Of course, this is probably way faster than anybody could translate, that anybody could read. I think even a native speaker might struggle with this. Any clickable items? I didn't know that was your emote. That's very funny. I'm gonna let this one play out. I don't know if there's... Oh, he's like turning the page. Oh man. This is another whole just like, hey, we put like a little story in here. That's super interesting. He is pondering. He's 100 pondering right now. I can't imagine. Oh yeah, the lights went dim. I can't imagine like reading something at a desk like this. I don't know. Like I always just read in bed, and then I wonder why I can never finish anything because I end up falling asleep. That was T. Oh, we're getting close to the end here. U. Whoa! There's this HyperCard classic macOS game where you pass out and wake up in the house of a girl who turns out to be the personification of Norway or Sweden or Denmark or something, and she takes care of you, and it's cute, and I can't find this. Let me know if you ever do. That's just your dream. That you just had a dream about that. That's just that just happens to you all the time. It was about a girl cutting her hair and discarding part of herself. Interesting. I want to see what I've sat on this for long enough. I want to see what this is. Oh my god. Whoa! It's like a little frisbee? And like a little rabbit. I think that's a rabbit brought it back. Yeah, and the audience is the character maker 2 guys, which we saw from earlier. This is so cute. Man. Look at him go. And yeah, I think it just loops around from this point. Oh, no, I was wrong. Up in the stands. Yahoo! Wait, it's a surfboard now. Or like, yeah, like a skateboard. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is the fucking X Games right here. I wonder if this is just his looping state. It is so lovingly created. Think about like the amount of time on like old ass fiddly computer hardware that was spent just like getting this to work. Man, really, really cool. Super creative. So this is you, right? Yeah, UFO. Yeah, and the people in attendance are the faces from the character creator, which we saw. I think it's C. Yes, it's the faces from here. Valerie, you did not see this, so I'm just going to show it off real quick.
Hello, Japanese fans.
It just does this. So you get a random one, basically. Also, we're getting ones that we didn't see the last time around, so this is not redundant. So that was you we're on, U for UFO. V is next. This is the same as before. This is the same, like, Seaside. Hello, Decal_oddity. Welcome in. Yeah, some of them are for real tweaking 100. Yeah, I think if we click this tab, this might just be chapter 3. Because, yeah, we got present day, which was like kind of a dusk, and now we have night. Yes, Beachwalker chapter 3. This is super interesting. We have like an entire progression of story here. I'm not obviously going to let this run in silence, but yeah, there's like an entire like little book in here, which is super interesting. Like what a really cool way of like distributing like a story. But yeah, let's back up out of here. So that was V for vibration. Getting into the last stretch, the final stretch. What is this? Is this a ramp? Let's go. Can I click on you? This is the best game of all time. This is the best game of all time. Oh, hello, Esperife. Hello. Ooh. Okay, so it is just click. Okay. It's weird, like my cursor does something else there. But that's... What is this again? Yeah, this is white. Okay, let's do X. The pig. Where's the tab? Hello, sir? Oh, wait, hang on. What was... Oh my god, could I have been flipping through these this entire time? Are you kidding me? X. Oh, okay, so it's like the pages are torn? Whoa! I had no idea it was like this? What? Okay, I have to go back. I have to flip through the entire book now. Ooh, no. No flashing lights. I will not do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that without warning. And is this Z for Zeppelin? Okay. It's approaching. There it is. Hello, Mr. Piggy Mouse, Declan. Welcome in. Welcome. It's approaching. It's approaching. Why would fat-ass girlies do this to you exactly? Is it gonna be just a big Hindenburg joke? That'd be really funny. Oh, it is. Did that have the Saru Brunei logo on it? There it goes. I hope it moors without issue. No! Oh no! No! Fuck! Fuck! Whoa, the actual book is burning! Whoa! Awesome thing to like leave off on. Wait, does the actual book itself burn up? Oh, Lily! Buried salmon! Hello! What a way for it to end. That's fascinating. Yeah, what a finish, and it just fades out. And it literally oh, I'm literally doing the like if you ever search for like the Wire gif and it's like I can't remember which character because it's been like a decade since I've watched The Wire where he's like reacting in shock as the camera pans around. That's literally the expression that I made just now. The fact that it just closes to your desktop is so cool. I'm just going to go back into it because I want to flip through it. Because I did not realize you could actually do that. How fucking cool. That was awesome. Okay, let's open it up. Oh, hmm? Huh? Did hmm? Wait, is this just the spine? Oh, hang on. Is this just the spine of the book? Because or is this just a glitch? Is this just a glitch? Hang on. Because if it's just gone, that's fucking incredible. Sucked clean off. Farewell. Okay, let me pop it back in because there is some other stuff I want to show. So I don't even know pop-up paper model. Do I have PostScript paper model? What is this? Yeah, it looks like all the is there an extension for this? Does this open properly? Oh, okay, I guess we're opening Photoshop now. Sure. Well, I thought we were opening Photoshop, but I don't think that actually did anything. Uh, application could not be found. Application could not be found. Okay, but there's files on here that are Photoshop files, so you can, I guess, print these out and make your own, which is super interesting. Uh, Omake. Oh, I was literally wondering this. So one of the letters H was a pop-up Macintosh, which we were playing within a pop-up book inside a virtual machine, a pop-up Macintosh where you could type in hieroglyphs, Braille, semaphore, Morse code, and yeah, these are all BMAP. I don't know what extension these are, but these are, I guess you could use these as typefaces. I was literally wondering that. That's so cool. Also, listen to this. I love that sound. I love that sound. Paper model PostScript. What would PostScript files be when they're at home? What are PostScript files? I'm just going to click on this and see what it does. Okay, good. Okay. So here's some associated files. Claris CAD, Claris Works. I don't know what any of these do. Let me just check Photoshop real quick. Photoshop 1.0. Okay, the application that created it could not be found. True, that's fair. That's fair. I figured something like that would happen. But that was Pop-Up Computer. Something that I do want to show as well. I might reset the emulator just to make sure that it is you know, working properly. There's something called Pop-Up Maker. So this is Mojibake. Presumably you would want to run this using a version of Macintosh OS with kanji support, such as Kanji Talk 7.5.3, which is on Infinite Mac. But if you're able to get this running, I think, as far as I'm aware, this is the utility that Gento Matsumoto used to make Pop-Up Computer, I think. I have not been able to get this working. I haven't messed around with this at all. But this is the tool that you use. If you just search for Pop-Up Maker on Macintosh Repository, Macintosh Garden. I'm not sure if Macintosh Garden has it, but Macintosh Repository does have it. But yeah, obviously all this is garbled because this is Japanese characters, but yeah, I'm really curious if anybody is able to get this working and is able to poke around with it. I'm super curious how it works behind the scenes. But yeah, that was Pop-Up Computer. I'm just going to reset the emulator real quick and just boot it fresh style. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed Pop-Up Computer. I'm so glad this is working really, really nicely because I was having so much trouble right before I started stream, and I managed to get it working in Chrome instead because Firefox was causing me so much trouble. But we're gonna play Lamb Chop Loves Music. Oh, posture check. Thank you, Elf. Thank you, Elf Sorrows. You've never seen this logo bumper before? Oh, yeah, is this? Yeah, this is published by Philips. It is a CDI port. You have 19,000 Marigold points. So, I don't think we got Lamb Chop over here. This is my first time. Well, a friend sent me clips of this, but this is my first time seeing Lamb Chop. Oh, Oider as well. Thank you, Romy.
Oh, hello there. I'm Sherry Lewis.
No, I'm Shari Lewis.
Oh, then I'm the other one.
Yes.
I'm Lamb Chop.
And we're here to tell you a wonderful story about music.
I love music.
They know that.
How did they know?
It says so on the package.
What does it say?
This program is called Lamb Chop Loves Music.
I knew that.
Lamb Chop is so cute. I love this.
If you'd like to play along with us during the story, then click right here.
Bremen.
If you'd
Bedroom
rather
Eyes
just
Bremen.
sit back and listen while we tell the story to you, click over here. If you've already heard the story and you want to go back to your favorite part, just click here. If you'd like to visit the music store and find out all about your favorite instruments, just click here. If you'd like to visit the game room and play some musical games, just click here. And when it's time for you to say goodbye, oh, I know, Lamb Chop, but our friends will have to leave sometime. As I was saying, when you want to say goodbye, then click right here.
This is very, very cute. Let me, I think we want to go into Look and Listen. I love the frame on this. I know this is like, it's more efficient, or like it's a space consideration to have like full frame video, but I don't know.
Yuck.
It's cute. I love the framing device.
Nuh-uh.
Ooh, I actually liked how that one sounded.
Yes! Yes, Sherry! You know you got it!
Well, thank you, Lamb Chop.
I love Lamb Chop's mouth. Lamb
Why
Chop is so
aren't you
funny.
asleep?
Because I was listening to you play the piano.
Oh,
I want to play the piano too.
why?
Why what?
Why do you want to play the piano?
Why? Yum, 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 yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
Because you play the piano.
Okay.
And also because we got one.
Well, you know, darling, you can play the piano, but there are a lot of other wonderful instruments that you might enjoy playing too.
No, I want to play the piano, and I want to play it right now.
Hey, right now you are going to sleep.
No way, Jose. You haven't even told me my bedtime.
I love that
story.
Lamb Chop is a little shit.
Okay. I will tell you a story about music. And it's called The Musicians of Bremen. Bremen.
Like the
Once upon a time, in a very distant land,
Far away.
there lived a farmer, and his name was Farmer Schnickelpickle.
Schnickelpickle.
What was his name?
Farmer Schnickelpickle. Now, Farmer Schnickelpickle had an old horse. And, you know, the horse used to do things like carrying heavy loads,
An old,
pulling
sexy
the wagon,
horse.
moving the plow. Well, one day, Farmer Schnickelpickle said to his horse, "Now that you're old and you can no longer carry heavy loads or work long days in the field, you've got to get out of here."
You mean, why?
Because, he said, "I need the space in my barn for my new tractor, which will do all the work that you used to do, but faster and better."
I can't believe he's just gonna throw the horse out into the cold, you know, cold like that.
Yep, with no food.
I certainly hope this story has a happy ending.
Happy ending?
Stick around and find out.
This is so cute.
The sad, hungry, cold horse wandered along the road which led to the city of Bremen. And on his way, he met an old dog howling at the side of the road.
What's the matter?
Farmer Hammerslammer decided that I was too old to be
Farmer-
a watchdog.
Farmer
so
Hammerslammer.
he went out and bought a burglar alarm instead.
This is about technologization.
Say, you have an ear for music.
Actually, I've got 2 ears, see?
Ooh, good. Let's team up. I love music too.
And that same afternoon, horse and dog were on their way to Bremen together, determined to become musicians. Later that day, horse and dog met an old cat sitting on a swing by the road.
I'm excited to find out the funny name the cat's owner
What's
has.
the matter?
Farmer Zingenklingen decided I was too old to chase
Okay.
mice and rats out of his
I
garden,
am!
so he
I'm-
bought a
what
mouse
do you want from
trap
me?
instead. Now I have nowhere to live.
Farmer's Zimmer Clemmer.
cat seemed to enjoy music as much as the horse and dog did, so they invited her
Greedra!
to
Hi,
come
Greedra!
to Bremen with them.
Hello.
The horse, the dog, and the cat called their musical group the Musicians of Bremen.
Like the
And
poster.
together they were the happiest creatures in the world.
Why?
Well, these old animals just knew that as musicians, people would once again want them, need them, and admire them.
You know, excuse me.
What?
You know what this story really needs?
What?
A younger animal.
A younger animal? Why?
Somebody who likes to help older people like grandmas and grandpas, you know? Somebody who would run faster than and carry their heavy stuff. Somebody who likes music and...
Lamb Chop, how would you feel about joining the group?
I'd feel sheepish.
Sheepish.
But I'd do it.
And that's how
Can that
Lamb
be-
Chop became
I'm gonna steal
the
that.
fourth
That's gonna be my-
musician of Bremen.
That's gonna be my catchphrase. Let's go! Oh, you are so over-animated compared to them. That's awesome.
And lamb chop.
Horse, dog, cat, and lamb chop followed the road to a small house in the woods, hoping that the people who lived there would give them something to eat.
Now wait a
and let them
minute.
Sleep on the floor for the night.
Hang on.
Before they
What are the people in there wearing?
Animals peeked in the window.
Look, the room is filled with big bags.
What's in those bags?
Those
Forget
bags.
the bags. Look at all that food piled on the table.
Those guys don't look like they'll share any of their food with us. They look mean.
They're awesome porridge
That
eating
was
blindfolds.
right. You see, the two men inside the house were robbers.
Fuck.
Lamb Chop came up with a battle plan to try to scare the robbers away. She told her new friends to stand on each other's shoulders and then make the loudest and most horrible
Wait.
noises that they could possibly
The
make.
animal stack. Animal stack is real. The animal stack.
It's a monster! Run for your life!
The fucking wet bandits. Get out of here.
It worked! Come on, let's go in and eat.
The animals ate and
Now, wait a
drank
minute, hang
until it was
on.
time to go to
Wait a
sleep.
minute.
And they thought the
What if
big
it was their
bags
house?
would make good pillows until they tried to use them.
That's... Look at Grandma.
What was that?
When they looked into the sacks, they found them to be full of musical instruments. The first sack contained
Wait, now hang on.
instruments from the string family, so horse and dog each picked a different stringed instrument to play. Dog chose the violin. Horse chose the
Oh,
big
hi, fireman.
string bass.
I'm still real hungry.
Ooh. Getting that mashed
By then it was
potato.
very late, so the animals decided to get some sleep and continue on to Bremen in the morning.
I'm doing good.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Lamb Chop.
Thank you for pinning that. Honk
The
shoo.
next day, the four
Oh,
musicians
Elia. Hi,
gathered
Elia.
up the instruments into one big sack. They left the house and continued on the road to Bremen. On the way, Cat and Lamb Chop decided that they wanted to play instruments too.
Do you think... Are they going to give them back or something? Is that how this goes?
Cat picked out a clarinet, a member of the woodwind family.
A woodwind
And Lamb
family.
I want to play the piano.
Do you really want to walk all the way to Bremen with a piano on your back?
They can have wheels.
What's in this sack that's little? Like
You're gonna pull out a keytar.
Lambchop picked out a flute.
The
It's one of the
flute.
smallest musical instruments. It's a member of the woodwind family, just like Cat's clarinet.
Games are good. I'm really enjoying this. I'm surprised this is working out so well.
It's still a long way to Bremen.
I was having a bunch of tech issues before stream, so I'm happy this is working out.
Later that day, the animals
Look
met
at this
two
awesome-
new friends
man.
who both wanted to join the band of musicians. Lambchop gave Fox and Bear some instruments from the brass family.
This is really giving like kind of a how to draw cartoon animals book vibe. I had a ton of stuff like that as a kid.
Fox got a shiny trumpet. Bear got a long trombone.
The trombone.
Later, they met one more animal who wanted to join their band of musicians. A raccoon.
Woo! Let's go me. Let's go me.
Lambchop gave Raccoon the drum, a member of the percussion family. And then the air was filled with music. For one after another, the musicians played their instruments as they made their way toward Bremen. When they reached the town square in the city of Bremen, Lambchop and the animals saw a man in tears. But his tears stopped suddenly when he saw the musicians of Bremen carrying their shiny instruments.
Can you play those things?
Sure, you wanna hear us?
I don't have time for that. You're
I don't have time for that, Goku.
On what?
on stage.
You see, the man was the town's music conductor, and every seat in the big music hall had been sold out for a concert that very night.
The town's
Trouble
music
was,
conductor.
The conductor didn't have any musicians to play for the audience until now. But just as the musicians of Bremen were about to go inside and play for the waiting audience, they were stopped by a policeman.
Lambchop's
The
terrifying
policeman
point of
said
view.
that the instruments our animals were carrying had been stolen from
Fuck.
another group of musicians by two robbers. And that
Elliot, don't
Lambchop
tell
and
me
her
that. I
friends
don't want to hear
had
that.
give all the instruments back right that very minute.
Shut up.
My concert.
My concert.
What will I do now?
Just then, Lambchop noticed that there was a music store right next
Hello,
door to the music hall.
Nicolene. Welcome in.
Mr. Conductor,
Oh.
why don't we just borrow some instruments from that music store over there?
Brilliant!
Thank you for the follow.
Pick out your instruments, and I'll tell the audience that there's going to be a concert after all.
The audience cheered when the conductor finally stepped up to the podium. But three men in the audience who cheered louder than anyone, the original owners of Horse, Dog, and Cat, were there. Farmer Schnickelpickle,
Schnickelpickle,
Hammerschlammer,
Hammerschlammer.
and Singenklingen.
Singing, clinging.
Isn't that a coincidence?
These fuckers toss these animals out on their ears. Fuck them. Yeah, these fake ass farmers that are part of like the fucking the bourgeoisie going to the fucking orchestra while tossing the animals out in their ears. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba. God, the conductor looks so funny. I love these drawings.
The concert
This
was
is so
a
charming.
huge success, and when it was over, the three farmers came up on stage. They were very proud of the old animals they had rejected. So proud that they offered to buy all of the instruments that had been borrowed from the music store.
Borrowed.
So that the musicians of Bremen would always be able to make music together. And from that day forward, the animals traveled and performed across the land. Their posters read, Farmers Schnickelpickle, Hammerschlammer, and Zingenklingen proudly present the Musicians of Bremen.
Wait, they picked up a kangaroo at some point.
And?
What?
Go on.
There's no on to go.
That's it?
The end.
No, that's not the end. You didn't say Lamcha played her flute happily ever after.
But does Lamcha play her flute happily ever after?
I don't know.
It's okay. You don't have to know. When you're ready, you'll pick the instrument that you want to play.
I'm ready now.
Yeah, you're ready for bed, is what you're ready for.
Okay, could I listen to a lullaby?
Sure. Want me to play it for you on the piano?
No, I want to hear it on all of the instruments.
Yeah, well then, you're going to have to hear it inside your head. Good night, Lamcha.
Little brat.
I am going to listen to all of the wonderful instruments played by the musicians of Bremen.
I love the funny mouth of the lamb chop puppet.
My head, huh? the string family.
I love just like how unafraid they are of just like making the lamb chop puppet look incredibly goofy. He's very expressive.
And the brass family.
Yeah, Ilya, if you can't tell, this is a port of a CDI game. Oh, this sounds good as fuck. I need the bed to suck me now. Ugh. Can I end stream? Can I end stream? Can I go to bed now?
Well, now that you know the story of the musicians of Bremen, you can find out about all of the different kinds of instruments by picking the music store.
The music store!
If you'd like to play along with us during the story, then click right here.
Okay. Music store.
So you're going to the music store. The music store has rooms where you can find out about all the different kinds of instruments. Just pick the door to the room that you want to visit once you're in the store.
You were getting sucked by bed when I checked my phone and saw Marigold was screaming and Fifi up, clambering cartoonishly for the computer. Now is this... Also, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but the cursor is like the lamb chop little glove. See her little hand here? That's very cute. Let's check out the string instrument room. Oh fuck! There's just a horse in here.
Family. These instruments have strings that make sound when they vibrate.
Oh, the banjo. Oh, okay.
You usually play the string bass standing up, either with a bow or by plucking the strings. It has long strings and it makes very deep sounds.
Deep sounds. Whoa, what the fuck happened to our horse? Okay. Alright. These animations are awesome. Play that shit, man. Alright. A viola? Let's see the viola.
Looks like the violin's big brother, and so it plays lower notes.
I'm so fucking excited to click on this electric guitar. You have no idea. Let's do the banjo next.
The banjo looks like a guitar with a round body, and it has 5 strings that make a twangy kind of sound.
Whee! There's just a sound. Well, that's fair enough. There's like so many fucking instruments in here. Now I'm getting worried that there isn't an animation of him playing the electric guitar. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off.
The electric guitar has to be plugged into an amplifier to be heard, but once it's plugged in, watch out, it can be the loudest instrument in the band.
Okay. That's, you know what? I'm glad I clicked the banjo first, so I was not massively disappointed by that.
The violin is hollow and made out of wood. It has 4 strings that you can
You have to
play
go,
with
oh,
a
take care,
bow
Aurelia.
or by plucking
Thank you
them
for
with your
stopping
fingers.
by.
You generally hold a violin between your neck and your shoulder in order to play.
Jack and His Comrades. I don't know if I've heard of that one. Sounds kind of familiar. The acoustic guitar?
The acoustic guitar has either 6 or 12 strings. You can strum all the strings together, or you can pick one string at a time. The acoustic guitar can play many musical styles, from classical music to rock to country and western. The cello looks like a real big violin, but you won't be able to tuck it under your chin to play it.
Well, then how do you play it?
You sit on a chair with your legs on either side of the cello, and you play it with a bow, or by plucking the strings with your fingers. It has a low, mellow sound.
Well, he's kind of picking here a little bit. Literally as soon as you said it. How do you... Is this how you get... Oh, okay, this is how you go to a different room.
Welcome to the room of the woodwind family.
The woodwind family.
Woodwinds need your wind power to make music.
Your wind power. The clarinet?
The clarinet is usually made of black wood from Africa or of molded plastic. It comes in sections that fit together. The clarinet has a very pure, clear sound.
Wait, hang on. I'm not in the Discord call right now. Fuck, I can't play the my ball sound. That's on the soundboard of a server that I'm in.
The flute is a tube with holes that can be opened or closed. To play the flute, you hold it sideways and you blow across the hole on one end. You can make different notes by pressing the keys to cover the holes.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my ball.
Everything, I just had to run into jury. I just know she'll make fun of me because I'm only starting to lay eggs now.
Nanami, you've got to be careful. I don't want my ball to get scratched up.
Ball?
That's right, my ball.
Woodwinds make their sound
Wait.
by causing air to move back and forth, and the faster the air moves back and forth, the higher the sound.
I'm kind of in the middle of something right now, I'm sorry.
Your ear, you hear the sound. Do you want to hear an instrument play? To hear an instrument play, click on the instrument. If you want to go to the next instrument room, click on the right.
I don't know how to pause this.
If you want to go to the instrument room before
Sorry.
this one,
Well, you heard enough of it.
left arrow. And if you want to go back to the navigation screen and pick something else to do, click on Lamb Chop. The baritone saxophone is one of the largest saxophones, so it usually plays the lowest notes of the woodwind family.
Oh, take care, Elf. Take care, Elf Saros. I'll be kind of honest. I'm fading a tiny bit. I don't know if I have time to click on every. There's so many instruments. This is so intimidating.
To make music with
this really does feel like something that like I maybe like would pull into a little bit, but I feel like this would be a kind of a gauntlet if I was to sit here and go through every single one. I do want to see if there is some animations here though.
Huge brass instrument that you hold upright. It plays the lowest notes in the whole brass family.
What would be a funny one to watch you? Flugelhorn? That's just a funny word.
Bigger and fatter tube than a trumpet, and so it makes a more
My horizontal sync looks pretty normal. I don't know. Maybe it's just. Have you tried refreshing your browser? It looks perfectly fine on my end here. I can't really, you know, troubleshoot everyone's kind of browser situation. Usually just like turning it off and turning it on like helps.
Push in and pull out to get different notes.
I could make my. I was thinking very briefly of like making my horizontal sync worse. It is very, very distracting. Let's go to the last room. I think I've seen enough of this bear.
Welcome to the room of the percussion family.
This is
Make
fun.
a sound on a percussion instrument.
Now hang on.
You
There's
scrape
there's
you
pianos in here.
shake it, or you hit it with a stick, or you even hit it with your hands.
I need to see some animation here.
Instruments, and it usually includes a snare drum, a bass drum, and cymbals. Sometimes you play the drum set using your hands and your feet at the same time.
Yes! Yes! Man! Give me that fucking default Casio fucking beat.
The piano is called a percussion instrument instead of a stringed instrument
Uh-huh.
because when you play the black and white keys on a piano, a hammer hits each string inside to make
I
the
suppose. Is that what the categorization really is? I feel like we're being a bit of a dick about terms here. I really thought the electric piano was here because you can play drum sounds on it. Please play the xylophone.
A xylophone has 2 rows of wooden bars arranged like the keys on a piano. When you play the xylophone, you can use hard or
Yeah,
soft
piano is
keys
kind of just piano, I feel like, but they kind of just have a room that is just piano. Man, there's so many animations here. Yes. Give me that fucking skeleton getting his shit sloinked sound. Chimes?
Chimes are brass or steel tubes hanging in a frame, and you make sounds by hitting them with a wooden mallet.
Which one is it? Is it this one? Ooh, yeah, it's that one. Let me see. 5 points. Ooh. Don't adjust your dial. Let's see, what did I have it on? I had it on this. What is... Ooh, negative is like... Ooh, that's crazy. Do you have a magnet? I feel kind of funny. This is retro effects, by the way. Ooh, that one's fun. Remove the magnet?
There are many different sticks, beaters, or mallets that you can use to play percussion instruments. Some are thin and light. Some are thick and heavy.
Okay, that was what I was
Some
after
have
for.
hard tips, and some have felt or cloth tips for softer sounds.
Okay, what have I not done here?
A triangle
Thank you,
is a
Koja.
steel rod bent into the shape of a triangle. You hold the triangle from a piece of string, and you hit it with a beater so that the metal bar vibrates.
Okay, I think I'm ready to move on to the next, I think that is it. Lamb chop.
If you'd like to play along with us during the story, then click right here.
I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I'm ready for that in my life.
If you'd rather just sit back and listen while we tell the story to you, click over here.
What is this one here? Game room. Now, what is this?
So, you're going to the game room. The game room has all sorts of fun games and activities, and you just pick the game that you want to play once you get to the room.
Okay. Ooh. I see. What is... Blocks.
We've taken some of your favorite songs and jumbled them up.
Oh, fuck.
And it's your job to put the songs back together. And you do this by moving the pictures from the ground at the bottom of the screen onto the squares in the corn stalks.
It makes sense. It does make sense that I went for the blocks
Then
first.
click on the square in the corn stalks where you want the picture to go.
It really...
If you want to take a picture
oh my God,
out
lady.
of the squares in the corn stalks, just click on the picture and it will fall back to the ground. If you think you recognize the song and you want to hear the song play the right way, click on the little radio at the bottom of the screen. To hear the music for the pictures already in the cornstalks, click on the golden horn.
The golden
Good
horn.
luck.
Okay.
Let's try Little Miss Muffet.
Okay. Listen, I knew this was Little Miss Muffet, okay? I want to get a good grade from teacher. Make sure that she knows I knew what was happening here. So, like, I really want to have whatever this is. This is like cheese on a cracker or something. Also, yeah, I feel like you all just watched me be put in a room and just gravitate towards the blocks which I just started stacking on top of each other, like the Wikipedia article on autism. Okay, that's how that works. You just click and then click. Doot, 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 doot.
That's terrific.
That is how it goes. Now, is that without lyrics? Okay. Whoa! Hey, I recognize that guy from the After Dark screensaver. he's mowing the lawn.
Man.
Oh, fuck me. I've always hated this asshole. What is this? How does this guy's thing go again? Let's try clicking the thing. Fuck me. Some man came rolling home. Yeah. How does this go again? I'll be honest, I just know I just know Knick Knack Paddywhack Give a Dog a Bone. What is any of the rest of this? Yeah, sure. Whatever this thing is.
You did a good job.
I thought she was gonna say, you did a good job, but you fucked up. Also, what is this weird Calypso rendition? This is very Marigold gaming. I love the sound of it, all these boxes crashing to the ground. The clatter.
How about Baba Black Sheep?
Listen, buddy. I kind of know this one, okay? Wait. Fuck, what order did these go in? Yes or 3 bags full? Wait, hang on. Annual. 3 bags full. That's the little boy who lives down the lane! That's the little boy who lives down... Okay, I know this, I know this. I was psyching myself out, but I do know this one. I literally know every single part of Baba Black Sheep, okay? I won't embarrass you by saying the lyrics, but I do know them. Ooh! The fun instruments, the instrumentation, the reward at the end. I don't like that though.
How about row, row, row your boat? That's terrific!
Oh my god, this fucking klezmer music? What is this? Wait, the... What is that sound? Is that a thumb not a thumb piano, the weird little... It's like a metal thing with like a wooden bit at the end, and you hit it and it strikes and it makes like a vibrating sound. What is that? I don't want to do this one actually. This guy's an asshole.
Don't let the wacky musicians fool you. Click on a musician to hear an instrument play, but listen closely. Sometimes the instrument does not make the right sound.
Oh, fuck.
If you think the instrument is making the right sound, click the bell. If you think the instrument is making the wrong sound, click the gong.
That is too high-pitched, I think. I think that's this one. Oh, you were trying to be sneaky for me.
You're good at this.
Thank you. Yeah, gong if it's wrong. Now, hang on. You're not gonna pull the wool over my eyes with that one. Come on. Try a little bit harder next time.
Oh, that's great. Try another one.
No, that is correct.
That's terrific.
Now let's see what you got, Mr. Drawing cartoon foxes my first time, little guy. No, wait, hang on. That is this. That is not a trumpet, that's a trombone. I did think they all were going to be wrong. I should play Spy Fox or something.
You're good at this.
Some of those humongous games. Oh, man, put those things away. I don't need to see this face. Knock it off.
Oh, that's great. Try another one.
I think I've seen all there is to see on this particular screen.
Can you help Dog find the sound? Dog is looking for an instrument. If you click on the play button, you can hear what the instrument sounds like. Listen carefully to the sound, and then find the instrument and click on it. If you forget what the instrument sounds like, just click on the play button again. This is a real fun game, so have a great time.
Hey, where's the play? Where's the play button? Play? Is this a play button? Oh no, that is well.
Don't let the...
I don't like the dog either. The dog looks kind of like a like they stopped coloring his face halfway through. Like he looks like a coloring book dog.
If you click on the play button, you can hear what the instrument sounds
Where's the
like.
play button?
Listen carefully to the sound, and then find the instrument and click on it.
Yeah, you're right. He is
If you
frog
forget
shaped.
what the instrument sounds like, just click on the play button again. This is a real fun game, so have a great time.
I wonder if like I'm getting like if there's like a modern brain thing that's happening here, because I keep thinking I'm looking for like, well, I was gonna say like, yeah, like a YouTube play button, but that's the play button has been the same. Like that's what it looked like on cassette tapes. What is the play button? So this is...
I'm looking for something
Oh,
that sounds like
okay.
this.
The play button is a music note. That is a harmonica, my friend.
Wonderful. You found the harmonica.
Now I'm looking for something that sounds like this.
Is it this?
Marvelous. You found the trumpet.
Marvelous. Wonderful.
Now I'm looking for something that sounds like this.
Wonderful. Oh, Hazel! Hazel Banui. Hi. Hi. Welcome.
Terrific! You found the cello.
Oh!
Now I'm looking for something that sounds like this.
I'm just realizing it's tracking our score. I was talking over, but that is 100 drums.
Great work. You found the drum set.
Now I'm looking for something that sounds like this.
So it's not the... I think it's this. I'm just looking around at the other instruments. Yeah. This one? 100 bagpipes.
You're doing great. You found the flute.
Man, awesome. Yeah, you can keep playing that, but I think I might move.
It's up to you to stop the robbers.
Now what is
Don't let
this?
the robbers steal the instruments. When you hear an instrument play,
Uh-huh.
find it on the right side of the screen and click on it before the robber gets it. Just click on the play button to start the game.
The play button, which is this. This is the play button.
Oh, shucks. You got me.
Oh my god, no! What am I doing? I don't want to do this.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh hey Richie, how's it going? This one? The Donkey Kongas?
Oh, shucks. You got me.
Congratulations!
Congratulations! You were involved in a carceral system. Congrats! Yippee!
The musical memory game is about remembering.
Okay.
When you click on the play button, some or all
Okay, I was giving them shit earlier,
play
but
their instruments.
it does
Try to remember
highlight the play button.
order in which they played, and then click on the musician who
Fuck.
played first, then second, then third, and so on.
And so
If
on
you
is
want
the
to see
scariest word
again, click on the play
in
button
language.
again. This is a very tricky game, so listen and watch.
I'm so bad at these. I'm listening, I'm watching. My ass is sitting. Okay. Okay.
That's terrific.
Wow, I did it. My perfect memory, and we don't need to see anything more. Because I will only just embarrass the game with my perfect memory. Oh, that's it. That's all the things. Thank you. I did do awesomely. I did an awesome job doing
We've
awesomely.
taken some of your favorite songs and jumbled. How
We've
about
done this
Jack
one.
and Jill?
How about Jack and Jill? I think that's
If
everything
you'd like
in
to play
this.
along with us during the story, then click right here.
Yeah, because that is just playing along with the
If
instruments,
you'd
I
rather
guess.
just sit back and
Okay,
listen.
okay. Let me. What time is it now? I'll be honest, my eyes are getting a little bit tired. I was thinking for my first couple streams back, I probably might stream shorter. I think the only reason I went longer is because I had a co-host, but I think I might go for like 2.5, kind of 3 hours sort of time for these streams. So let me. Okay, I have to. Audio, where's the audio input capture? Copy. Oop. Here. Okay. I also need to make a. Yeah, I have not done this particular source since this is my first time doing this on this stream. So is audio output? Yeah, that's desktop audio. 1 second, copy, boop. And paste. Okay. So we have both. Let me just double check that I have this. If I turn this. No, why is that blank? Also, I'm just realizing that I could probably TV wake card. What is this? I can probably put some filters on this now that I have retro effects. Let me see. Ooh. Oh, that's not centered properly. I don't want that. What is is it? Yeah. Ooh, that looks crazy. That's maybe a bit much. Uh, sorry, I'm just messing around with my toy. Ooh, I kind of like how that looks. That's fun. I need to play around with this more. It seems like it's very full-featured. Okay, well, why is this not... Oh, okay, it's just because it's not Let me see if I come back to it here. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna watch something from the Computer Chronicles. All of these are on archive.org. This is a... I've been watching a lot of Cathode Ray Dude recently, and he uses these a lot as like stock footage sometimes, or like to make a point about like the computer market at different points. I think the Computer Chronicles was mentioned in his retrospective history on like the scanner, I think. But yeah, this one is about handheld computers. I'm just going to... Yeah, I like him a lot. He's awesome. Let me just... Oh. I move this around, is that gonna... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Are we getting... I do see audio on this scene. Let me know if everyone hears everything okay. I also like that apparently these are like broadcast recordings because these have bumpers. These are used for syncing by the local host station, I think. This is not taped off the television.
Pay my cash or credit card today.
Credit card.
Okay, if you let me look at your rental agreement, I'll see if I can give you a receipt right here.
All right. This is not only a palm-top computer, it also has a kind of cellular phone and portable printer hooked up to it. It's used by these Hertz rental agents to check in cars, and it's essentially taken the place of the old desktop terminals that they used to use. Today, you can have the power of a computer in your palm top, from the full-fledged computers like the Atari Portfolio to the specialized units like the Sharp Wizard or the Casio Boss. Today, we'll take a look at the full range of palm top computers on this edition of the Computer Chronicles.
Let's go! God, I should have put like a little, honestly, I think it looks fine, but I should have put a little bit of scan line on this. How is the audio, by the way? Does this sound okay?
The Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you it's a federal offense to copy software. The SPA provides information on how to stay software legal. Funding is also provided by PC Connection and Mac Connection, and by Byte Magazine and Bix.
Oh! Thank you for the follow.
Welcome to the Computer Chronicles. I'm Douglas Nichols, standing in for Stuart Chaffee, and with me this week is Tim Paharan. Tim, welcome.
Thank you.
Today we're looking at palm-top computers. One of the first devices that you'll remember if you were like
Look
me.
at
You
that
had
fucking shitty
an HP
LCD.
programmable calculator. 1K of memory, 49 different instructions you could give it. Now we've got the Atari Portfolio. You can run any MS-DOS program on this device.
Look at
and other than the
that.
fact that it's got a small screen, it is an MS-DOS PC.
Right.
The
That's
question I have for you
MS-DOS?
today is, what's the point? Do we need to continue to miniaturize these devices?
Oh my
Or
God.
might it be just as reasonable to spend more time on the RISC-based systems, or perhaps upgrading and making more powerful the laptop systems?
Well, actually, we're going to see both. We're going to see that the portables are going to become much more powerful. You'll probably see some RISC-based systems and more powerful 386s.
What are RISC-based
But we're also going to
systems?
see little devices like this that we call companion computers.
I like it.
These are devices that can go with us anywhere, and we can use them for editing, taking down information, databases, etc. And we can do it on the road, anywhere we happen to be, and then take it back and dump it right back to our personal computer. And as a result, both this
Interesting.
low-end or smaller type machine is going to become very popular over the next few years, and we'll see both types of computers becoming a more important part of the way we work.
Today we're going to look at several new palm-top computers. We'll see the Sharp Wizard, the Casio Boss, and we'll even look at more specialized palm tops like the Electronic Bible. Hewlett-Packard
The
was among the first to
Electronic
come up with a
Bible.
palm top, and it's still pioneering these devices like the HP line of business, financial, and scientific palm tops. In fact, these HP devices have become so popular, there are even classes that teach people how to use them. Here's a report.
Notice I'm filling the buckets, and I'm filling them in any order.
The University of California Extension program in Berkeley offers a course that teaches students how to use Hewlett-Packard's latest financial calculators. The class is called Understanding the Time Value of Money, and students typically include lawyers and real estate investors.
Oh, okay, so this is adult
Say
daycare.
in,
Okay.
in a bank at 10% interest for 3 years or 36 months. The question is, how much do we have in that bank after 36 months?
HP's newest models, the 17B and the 19B,
There's something very
operate in
funny about him
algebraic
just
entry
like
mode.
displaying them like
Users
that.
are guided by a series of prompts to enter the data and solve for the unknown variable. The new calculators contain a unique feature called the solve function. It lets the investor create and store his own mathematical formula and customize the calculator for a particular business use.
We can give clients a lot better information, more quickly and more exact information, so they're benefited. And also as a user and investor myself, I'm able to secure answers to questions that help me in negotiation because I'm able to have the answers to certain problems where the other side of negotiation may not be as knowledgeable. So that's a negotiation strategy.
Both models 17 and 19 are priced at over $100, but if time is money, the calculators may be a shortcut route to making more. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Maria Gabriel.
I wonder what that is in, like, with inflation, adjusting for that. God, these bumpers are so awesome.
There are two companies that have led the way in developing palm-top computer technologies. Here to show us their products are Mike Weiner, CEO of Selectronics, and Peter Yanolos, president of Franklin Electronic Publishers. Tim.
Mike, these little devices have been on the market for a while now, and they're fascinating and have actually started to get a lot of response in the market. What do you think the impact of these are going to be?
It's a very significant impact. Just in the last year, these two companies represented here have done over $100 million worth of business and growing. We've just launched in Europe and in Japan. The impact is very significant because I think that these type of computers are going to touch more people in the years ahead than PCs and Macs have touched to date. And that's a lot. That's a large number.
Balls.
We're talking about these units in all representative companies, over 4 million units a year now and growing very rapidly. So I think the impact will be dramatic.
Peter, I want to take a look at your spelling ace, but before we do, I want you to tell me what's going to guarantee that if I buy one of these for my brother-in-law, I don't go over there and find it in the bottom of his drawer along with all the other things I buy.
Well, Douglas, you still might, but I don't think you will. This product, since its introduction in 1987, has sold over 3 million units and is basically marked the emergence of the
3 years old and they're still hawking it. That's really interesting.
That long or involve really the kind of demographic spread we've seen here. It's used by a wide variety of people, and we have tremendous mail about the product.
All right. Now, how about the elementary school? Do you find any use in that in the schools? Are they using it?
Oh, absolutely. Franklin has a quite an aggressive educational support program, and we're becoming
scary,
an integrated and important part of a number of classrooms in this country. This product, unlike most of our products, is aimed at a particular age range.
Okay, how's my little girl going to use that?
Well, if she's reading about kangaroos, I think it's a fair bet she may encounter the word marsupial.
Marsupial.
And might attempt to spell that word as I might, M-A-R-S-O-U-P-E-A-L. Not an unreasonable.
Basically just the way we might want to sound it out.
English is not a well-organized language in that sense, and it's hard for children to acquire it. The unit has corrected the spelling to M-A-R-S-U-P-I-A-L.
Okay. He's so pleased with himself.
One key, the page key, she can learn that on page 303 of this Merriam-Webster dictionary, there's an article and there's information about marsupials and a definition.
God, how much memory does that thing have? Because it's just pointing you to the paper dictionary.
They help teach spelling, and they overcome the fear of using a dictionary.
What's the price on that particular pair? And the book and
the suggested retail is $79.95 as a pair.
Okay, how about how about your spelling speaker, your speaking dictionary, please?
Well, the word dictionary is very important because it's a true dictionary. The word dictionary is used many different ways in electronics, but this dictionary has in it true definitions of what the words mean. If I enter a word such as potpourri.
Well, Valerie, you are the smartest little 10-year-old fairy on this earth.
I can quickly read about that word.
Get definition.
And get definitions. I could explore an amazingly rich thesaurus and learn about it, learn about alternate words.
Right.
But I can hit this button labeled say.
Right.
and confirm
Oh my god.
that it is pronounced Oburi.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, how about you got one more quickly?
Well, this is an important book because this is the world's first electronic Bible. And
Yeah,
marks
old
the beginning of a new line,
text to
and
speech
I think
was.
a type
I
of
feel like
product
that
you're gonna
has
see a lot
existed for
more
like
of.
quite a while now.
It has the whole text of the Old and New Testament in it.
Oh,
And
boy.
the same technology will next
Whoa,
year
look
be
at this
used to publish the
design.
Columbia Encyclopedia from Franklin. If you enter the word meek into this product, you rapidly learn that there are exactly 7 books of the Bible that include the word meek. But it's likely you wouldn't want to go searching through
Yeah, if you could
all
send that to me.
7
Thanks,
of the
Bob.
books. So you could add the word inherit. And a fraction of a second later discover that there are only 2 places in the Bible, one in the Old Testament, Psalms.
Yeah, I think
and
there's
the
like
New
a
Testament,
decent amount of
Matthew,
latency in
in
the
which
stream.
The word meek and inherit occur close together. If I, at this point, press one key, I can read from Psalm 37:11, which says, "But the meek shall inherit the earth." Moving to Matthew, I note that 5:5 says, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." Without the electronic medium, people could not view.
Oh, you have a Casio Japanese
this way.
dictionary? That's
It's
awesome.
very impressive, Peter. I'd like to take a look at what you've got, Mike. I know you've got the word finder.
The word
you might
finder.
want to show that real quickly.
Yeah, this is a spelling checker thesaurus that adds definitions and a flashcard feature to quickly bring words
Mike
up that you can guess
Wiener.
the meaning of and then find out what they mean. As you can see, it's very
Distinguished
small,
guest, Mike Wiener.
and we've redesigned it and cost reduced it so it's on the market for just $79.95. The Berlitz Euro Traveler is a 10-language phrase book. Which
Oh,
lets you
Wiener,
go
like
to and
the
from
Mad
any
Men
of
guy.
10 languages: English, French, German, Spanish, Italian, Danish, Norwegian, Dutch, Swedish, and Portuguese.
Okay, I got to ask you, what, real briefly, because I don't want to get into it too heavily, what's the storage technology that you've got?
We've taken the equivalent of 45 phrase books that big and squeezed them on down to a single microchip using compression developed at the Xerox Palo Alto Research Center that we have the exclusive license for.
Oh,
so
okay.
that you can instantly get the phrase either by looking for the word or looking by the category. So if I type in taxi here.
I wonder how this actually works.
Something we all need. We always need a
Well,
taxi.
yeah.
It's
you need one
compression.
when you get to the
France,
airport.
right?
That's right.
Yeah, so there is where can I get a taxi? If I hit the translate button, it comes up in French. Où puis-je trouver un taxi?
Now, this is,
That
mostly
awesome
European,
pronunciation, my guy.
Japanese.
Really sold that.
There'll be a unit out in Japanese. Next year we'll also have Korean, and we're already shipping a word finder in France in French.
Okay, now I know you've got the impossible in your pocket. It's
Yeah,
a
the
rumor.
Impossible in my pocket.
It's an
It's,
encyclopedia.
It's the Random House Encyclopedia, which we think is a product that can change the world because kids like it, because it has what I call a Nintendo effect. It really turns them on and makes them want to get in there.
The Nintendo
learn
effect,
something. Now,
1990.
If we wanted to find out who's the president of the Philippines.
Yeah, I
for
was
example,
literally thinking
you
Japanese
can't
seems
look that up
like
in an encyclopedia too
a tall
easily.
ask.
Here you can just type in Philippines and type in president.
And it goes right to the reference?
Hit enter. It takes a second, and up comes Corazon Aquino, who we discover was educated in the U.S. She grew up in a wealthy family, 2 things I didn't know. And when she married Mr. Aquino and he got assassinated, she then led the bloodless revolution. We can also access information.
Yeah, I was literally thinking the way he said discover. It was awesome.
Categories under science and technology. We can put in electronic bookmarks, put in our own notes, and most importantly, there's a cartridge slot to use this device to be able to get credit card size cartridges that'll contain all of the spelling checker thesaurus, the Berlitz translator, the Bible, etc.
That's impressive. Very good, Mike. Thank you, Peter. One of the fastest growing categories of palm-top computers is the electronic organizer. But these devices can do more
hello,
than just
Stray
organize.
Cat Rock.
Here's a report on the new Xeon XP computer.
The Delancey Street Foundation is a sprawling halfway house in San
Look at that
Francisco
transition.
for
That was
recovering
awesome.
alcoholics and drug addicts. The foundation's brand new building uses a PC to control its heating and ventilating systems. But if the PC should fail, the
Cool.
foundation's engineer can turn to a Xeon XP handheld computer as emergency backup. By connecting the Xeon to a control panel in the boiler room, the engineer can have direct control over the entire complex without waiting for outside help.
God, that is
My
like
main terminal crashed, And I had
alien,
difficulties with the environmental control system
like
in some way.
Nostromo-ass
I had to call a
looking
company in
device.
San Jose, who would in turn log on with a modem, which sometimes would take a couple hours when they fit it into their schedule.
Oh my god.
And it had me hung up for those periods. So now with the Psion, I can use it and hook it up to my central system, log on, and make any necessary changes with the program or any other equipment.
The Psion has 32K of RAM. It plugs into the serial port
You
of
don't
the
need more
building's
than
climate
that.
control unit with a modem.
They should make
Using
computers with more RAM than
menu-driven
that.
commands, the engineer can adjust temperature readings,
That's
change
so
pressure levels,
cool.
or even turn water boilers on and off. The Handheld also features built-in desktop accessories like a calculator and clock.
I'm gonna
The
take
Psion
a
was one of many
10K of your
donations
RAM.
given to
Is that
complete the
okay? I
rehabilitation
need it for
center
something.
for alcoholics and drug addicts. And like the goal of the foundation,
I
the
took it
Psion
already,
puts
sorry.
the user in control of any crisis.
The downtime is strictly in my hands. I have control of the downtime if I have the Psion. Otherwise, I'm at somebody else's mercy, basically.
For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Maria Gabriel.
Tools and toys. Whoa, is that golf? I think I saw golf.
Palm Top computers cover a wide category of products, from organizers to Palm Top games. Joining us now are Bill Saddam. He's the editor-in-chief of Portable Computing Magazine, and joining us also is Karen Johnson. She's the manager of one of the San Francisco stores of the Sharper Image. Tim.
The Sharper Image, oh my god.
Companion computing, the ability to take these little devices with us anywhere we go, in our coat pockets or whatever, and then be able to put in information and then download it back to our desktop PCs when we get back to our office.
Karen is kind of slagged out. It's kind of crazy.
An idea of how they work?
Yes, Tim. These devices take the place of a laptop computer for someone who doesn't want to carry something that bulky and only needs certain functions. For example, either one of these machines will give you calendar and scheduling functions, as well as the ability to record memos. And you can have business card information, telephone numbers, things of that nature stored. You also can find out what time it is, any city in the world that you'd like to select.
What kind of I/O do you get with that? I know you've got a keyboard, but I mean, can you up and download? We talked about that, but...
Yes, Doug.
Palm Top computers, I was literally thinking about this. The EPCs, the like...
computer function. It can communicate with the
I don't know, I've been hankering for a small little device with Debian on
it.
it.
To a serial port? Yes, that's correct. Okay.
Interesting.
It also has the option of connecting with a similar machine, with another Sharp.
How about the Boss?
The Boss has similar capabilities. This is a smaller machine.
The
This
Boss.
is a 64 kilobyte machine versus the 128 kilobytes of the Wizard. However,
The Wizard.
you can expand the memory of the Boss by adding a 64K RAM card, which looks very similar to this ROM that I have in my hand.
Whoa, look at
Okay,
that!
And you can change the
That's
memory
awesome.
inside the Boss essentially with that card, correct?
Yes, you can. If you have the RAM card, you can treat it much like a floppy disk.
I can make it a word processor. I can.
Oh,
you can store data,
Eltros,
you can use
you
it to
braggers.
back
You don't
things
need to
up
make pictures,
very
images bigger than
short.
that on the internet. Come on.
Well, this is an electronic dictionary. This has over 95,000 words in it, and it will allow us to check usage, to check spelling, and hyphenation, as well as abbreviations, come to think of it.
And basically you just put it in one of these little slots, is that it?
Yes, I'll show you how that works. We have to turn the machine off.
Right.
And we unlock it, like so. Slide the card out. This is actually a placeholder that I have in here now. It protects the machine from dust.
Really, really just
slide in the new card.
foolproof and
Slide
easy
right in.
process.
Locks into place, like so.
I mean, you can do RAM as well. Same process.
Same process,
slot?
exactly.
Same
now,
slot?
when you turn it on, it comes up with a new set of functions. Now, let's try spelling. Well, let's skip spelling. We think we've done enough of that on the show. How about if we check an abbreviation?
There you go.
We're all
Let's take
fucking sick of spelling here.
MD, for example, and see what we get here. As soon as I can find the letters. Not used to working upside down.
Ooh, green.
And now we select
Wow.
Wow.
the
Thank you for the
abbreviation
bits.
function here, and we want to expand that abbreviation.
Right. And then it'll give us the full word.
It'll search and tell us what MDs and
I love the buttons.
for.
The buttons are awesome.
Okay.
And now, I ask, does it go in the same slot then? random access memory would go in the same slot?
In exactly the same way.
Okay.
The difference is that you would not.
I like that
see
this
the
guy
same,
seems fairly
set
like
of functions
clued
that
in.
would power the machine up. You
Like
would
he's
just be
not
storing
like
those
checked out.
additional-
He's like
Okay.
very
Let's turn
engaged,
to Karen
asking
for just a
questions.
second. She's got a handful of items here that one might see in the Sharper Image
Whoa.
catalog, correct?
Yeah, we have it in the Sharper Image catalog and in the
Is that how
stores.
that
This is
works?
something new
Awesome.
From Rolodex.
Also, wait, look
You
at
know,
look at
Rolodex
Karen.
has always been on paper. Now
Man.
they've gone electronic, and they put a little chip in.
She
here.
looks
They have to
awesome.
make it
round.
I think they had to stick with it, yeah. So people would think Rolodex.
That's
and
right.
This is the Electrodex, and it has 2K in it, so it'll remember all kinds of names, and you can put in, a couple letters if you remember something about letters. And again, upside down here, we...
But this is a little more sophisticated than the ones they've had in the past, because this one
Whoa.
is that right?
The little
now
dial
you've got
thing?
the name, you hit the auto dial, and it's got an auto dial function built right in, and you can have the thing dial it for you.
And when you do a little wind on that, it goes to the next name?
Yes, you
Come
can go
on.
next name like that. There's a Sharper Image. There we have Karen Johnson. Funny, they're at the same phone number, but that's where you can reach me at the Sharper Image. But we have some
That's
stuff for travel, which is kind of fun. This
crazy.
looks like a little camera case here, and actually, this is a talking translator.
Yeah, that's a rotary
have, and
encoder,
They can speak in
right?
male or female voices, and you can come up with. There, it's working, so we can speak in a male voice and go to.
You might. I wonder if you can.
Money. So we've
Excuse
got
me. I wonder if you can find like working versions of these on eBay.
N-E-Y. What would be helpful if you put it in correctly there, but in Great Britain, which would be English, it'll do English, French, Italian, German, and Spanish.
Right.
So we can get it to.
It's really funny trying to do this little demo by having it facing the camera.
There
Oh.
would be English, or you could get it in Spanish. Or let's see, Italian. And you can go back to
That sounds
Great Britain,
really
which would be English,
great.
and you can go through the help function, and it'll give you all kinds of different phrases that the word money appears in, and it'll say the whole sentence for you. So you can say that you want to exchange this money in Italian.
Posso cambiare questo denaro.
Oh
So
my
that's
god.
pretty sharp too.
Now, these are good little productivity type things for us in travel or in the home. Any games that we can play?
Actually, yeah, there are some games that you can take on your travels with you.
Something tells me.
Or even with the rain coming up, the golfers like this 18-hole golf course of some of the best golf courses around. Spyglass, Augusta's on here, and all you do is turn it on, and you've got a little golfer.
Let's
You can
go.
choose your club,
Let's
and get up
fucking
to the
go.
hole,
That
and
looks
by
like
holding the
shit.
button down, actually it takes
Let's
a little skill to bring
go.
this along and actually swack that ball right up the middle. Oh my gosh.
Swack that ball right up the middle.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's cheaper than buying a lot of water balls.
It could have been straight down the middle. Huh?
But it really does help you hone in on your golfing techniques.
It
because
really
you
does
have to
help you
use the
hone in
right
on your
club to
golfing
hit the right
techniques,
distance, and
100.
that's something that you're thinking, so you're thinking golf, and when you get back out on the course, you can play better. And something else you can play with the computer is the bridge computer, and this is something, normally it takes 4
Bridge
people to play.
computer.
But the computer
Oh,
has got
bridge. Okay.
intelligence to put
Oh,
in the other
my
3 players
God,
for you.
miserable.
My favorite thing is, of course, that if I don't like the deal, I can just get another deal with more cards until I get enough points so that I end up winning with my partner.
I got a question for you. How does it make its decisions?
Well, you do have levels of play, and you do have 1 through 8 levels of play. It plays on the Blackwood Stamen convention, so it is on bridge conventions that people are used to learning.
Okay, I've got a question. Now, it wasn't that long ago we had dedicated word processors, we had calculators, we had individual items that did specific things for us. And then when we came to the PCs, we had all of a sudden we had our calculations being done on a PC. We could do our own word processing. We could do spreadsheets. We could do this, that, and the other thing. Now all of a sudden everything's application specific. Is that the way we're going to be going here? Are we going to pretty soon have a little spreadsheet toy and that sort of thing, or what?
Really
You see that.
interesting
I think
question.
in travel, you see some of the specifics on games, as well as the processors here that keep information for you for whoever wants to use them for something. So
Oh,
they
your
don't have to
internet
learn
died?
everything,
No.
Just what they want to learn. It'll work just for them.
Give us some prices real quick, could you?
Let's see, we're only at $99 here on the Electrodex. The bridge game is at $129, the golf game's at $89, and this talking translator is $249.
And Bill?
$299.95 for the Boss, $399.95 for the Wizard.
Yeah, it is very funny.
Thank you very much, Bill and Karen.
The Game Boy kind
That's
of
our
ate all the
Palm
game
Top
stuff
computer. Stay tuned for
for
week's
this
computer
market
news.
segment, I feel like. Random access.
In the random access file this week, some new products are being announced for the new Macintoshes.
Farallon Computing has introduced Disk Paper, a software program designed to simplify document distribution between networked Macs, regardless of the type of Mac on the network. Disk
This
Paper
sweater
creates
is
multiple
crazy.
representations of any document and then sends the appropriate image needed by the receiving computer. Disk Paper is priced at $150. It will be released later this year. A new Canadian company called AView Technology has come up with an add-in board that will let PCs display television images. The board
We're
allows
just hearing that the
PCs that
company
program
has actually
multi-sync
closed.
monitors to toggle back and forth between a full-screen video display and a full-screen computer display. The card only allows viewing of the video images. Since the signal is not digitized, it cannot be frame grabbed or displayed in a window. If you subscribe to the caller identification feature offered by your phone company, Rochelle Communications has a product for you. It's called Caller ID Plus.
God,
and it links
Caller
your
ID
PC to your
was
phone service using
really
both
expensive,
hardware and
apparently.
software.
It's like
The
an
hardware
additional
identifies
item
the
on your phone
telephone number
bill.
of the person calling, while the RAM resident software program pops up a D-based 3-file record on the caller, including a call history file and a note editor. Caller ID Plus can also keep track of
30 a
unanswered
month?
calls.
Jesus.
Turning to this week's top 10 software titles on the Macintosh, Mac Connection reports that Berkeley Systems After Dark is #1, followed by Semantic Sam. #3 is Adobe Type Manager 2.0.
Quicken
with
for the
Fullback
Mac
coming in
1.5.
fourth.
Let's
In fifth
go.
place is Quicken for the Mac. Rounding out the top 10 are Microsoft Word, Pyro by 5th Generation, Excel, Peter Norton's Mac Utilities, and Disk Doubler from Salient.
Disk Doubler.
Systems Compatibility Incorporated has created a pop-up data transfer utility called Outside In. The program provides direct data transfer from over 50 different file formats. You
Frame
can scan
grab.
your hard disk, import all or part of a file, and use it either in its original format
that
or
Twitch
match it to
Global?
a new file format. Time now for Paul Schindler in this week's software review.
Software
In real
review.
life,
Whoa,
there's usually
whoa.
more than one solution, but sometimes it's hard to see. That's where Flexigraphs comes in, a Macintosh graphics package for playing what-if games. You can directly manipulate graphics, then let the program produce the
So
underlying numbers in spreadsheet format.
I'm
This
just
is a
kind
visual
of.
and interesting way of approaching a difficult business task.
This
You
man
can
really
have
caught me
standard
off
frozen
guard.
Mac dialog boxes or graphical ones. You can lock a wedge. You can change the total size of the pie.
You can lock a
You don't like
wedge.
pies, you can change the color of patterns, or use line charts or bar charts. In case you think you may want to get back to where you started, you make a ghost marker of your original position, and when you're done, voila, there's a spreadsheet.
Yeah, I was literally thinking people just did not put any effort towards doing this at all. It's so funny.
Which you can in turn manipulate. You want 21% more? You can get it. This is the ultimate tool for what-ifing. Flexigraphs is $150 from TreeStar Incorporated in Santa Barbara, California. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Paul Schindler.
His
For the
awesome little
millions
bow
of flight
tie.
simulator enthusiasts, Microsoft has released a new scenery and aircraft design program. PC pilots can now fly over their own houses or towns using the Scenery Designer, and you can choose from an expanded fleet of aircraft using the Aircraft Designer, including the state-of-the-art Boeing 747-400.
God, this was such
Finally,
a
the Lehman
huge
Datacom
market
Security
segment for
Corporation
so
proved its
long.
point again this year. It offered a free round-the-world trip to any hacker who could break through its computer security system to retrieve a hidden message. More than 2,000 would-be hackers took the challenge, but no one succeeded. The secret message read, quote, "The persistent hunter who wins his prize sooner or later becomes the hunted."
Oh, come on,
That's it
shut
for
up.
This week's Computer Chronicles. I'm Kate McGargy.
The Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you it's a federal offense to copy software. The SBA provides information on how to stay software legal. Funding is also
Remember,
provided
don't
by
copy
PC
that
Connection
floppy.
and Mac Connection, and by Byte Magazine and Bix. For a transcript of this week's Computer Chronicles,
Wow, a
send
transcript,
$4 to
only
PTV
$4.
Publications, Post Office Box 701, Kent, Ohio, 44240. Please indicate program date.
Please indicate program date, or we will just take your fucking money. This was incredibly late 80s, early 90s. I have to watch more of these in here. It was awesome. I love this synth music. This is so cool. I don't want to see what kind of awful YouTube recommendations I'm getting here on a not logged in version of YouTube. But yeah, I had something else scheduled. I was gonna play Chop Suey. I think I might save that for another day. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I might want to get an early night's sleep, have a shower, and all that. But yeah, thank you for coming, everyone. I want to look at myself bigger here. I love how when you scale myself, when you scale the I don't know, the effect looks even better the bigger it is. Huge. Big. But yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, you can find a link to join the Discord. The Discord is probably the best place to stay up to date on when I am streaming. Also tomorrow we are going to be watching Alison O'Daniel's The Tuba Thieves, as well as a short Lawrence Abu Hamdan's Walled Unwalled. We do movie nights every Thursdays. That is kind of when that happens. I've really been enjoying those. Yeah, thank you all for coming. Who is... Oh god, this is the first time I've seen Knock ask to collaborate. That's the first time I've seen that. Scary, that's quite frightening. Let's read Trusty. Yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching. I'm glad that this is the first time that I've streamed since coming back by myself. I was a little bit worried, but I'm glad it went well. Trusty, Alacria. Boom. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for joining. It was fun. I will probably be streaming, I think, next Friday. I don't know what I'm going to be playing yet. We'll see. I'll have to see. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.